looking to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I think we got a little bit sloppy on that route. You need more separation if you're going to give your quarterback a better target trying to complete that infield.
Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
One of the things I love about this big running back is that there doesn't need to be a hole for the play to be successful. This guy can plow into the line of scrimmage, push the pile, drive his legs, generate yards to help your offense.
Balls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
I like this call in plus territory. The punt would have to be so precise, might as well leave the offense out there on 4th down. Finding an escape route. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Singing that gay ass shit around fucking
The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to get the edge on the toss. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good game for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Davison.
It says one more.
The defense.
Fucking big.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to the well. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
He had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Looking to fire. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Hunter. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The RPO fired complete to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I'll I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Oh my God, your ass. Get the ball.
Trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
Some bullshit, bro.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Buys a little time. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, his feet is a big part.
He's got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He's got him. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. He breaks it down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Castellanos. Works the middle of the field. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down.
That nigga fumbles too much, bro. He fumbles all the time.
Easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You've got to do a better job with ball security.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They'll try to get outside. through the contact. That's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
And you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If
Clap
you
that
don't,
nigga.
coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
That fucking freshman
The
out the
Nittany
game.
Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Try to get it to the edge. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that 1st down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out. He's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big
Found
game,
me.
but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to turn the corner on the left.
Oh,
His way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th
bro.
and 1. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll keep it on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a
How you play football, Chad? I'm not even gonna lie.
That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. To throw, it's Reed. Unloads to the right. Not in lockstep there
Bro,
with
what the fuck
receiver.
is Charles Woodson
The
doing,
offense
bro?
just
He's
has not
on
been
him.
able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Stands in and takes the hit. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he's got it inside the 35. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half.
Deep, deep down the bottom.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense.
How long are y'all going to give him back there?
Coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Got him downfield. On the move at the 30.
God, bro. This is not thorough, bro. Come on.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He rotates the ball.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Each play has a life and history on its own. And you want to talk about two opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
Yeah, and the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them. Nice job by the defense being ready.
Turning it on. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and
what is wrong with this bitch-ass young boy?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On fourth down, going to the air. Looking for the score.
There's no way he caught that shit, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy.
And I guess that's what the smack does.
He's going to sit down when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there.
Like,
he'll bring it out. It's Robinson.
That is nasty.
The Nittany Lions going back to work.
Yeah, this game got fourth down cheese.
They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Got the first down and still running at the 40. Breaks into the open on the left. And he rolls into the house.
I'm the running back for Indiana.
What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Hand off from the shotgun.
What?
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Out of the gun, the inside kid. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here.
Oh, shit.
There he goes. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
We got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for a first down.
The Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Reed. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Oh my
Can't
God.
make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He's finally stopped.
Why is he slowing up?
15.
So come up with a tackle,
These
bro.
quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Motion from the wideout. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Let's it fly.
Bro.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll go to the toss. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package.
Oh.
All his skills.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the ground.
What the fuck?
The chains.
This nigga's a fucking
They get
goat.
him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Oh, he's got a chance.
Move, bitch.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again. You got to pass those tests.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, if they're going to come back and win this game, they need this guy's athleticism to take over, throwing it and running it. And a nice job there, David, of him understanding the situation, getting out of bounds to save some clock.
Yeah, get as much as you can, get out of bounds, because you can't have that clock ticking the whole time. Now, guess what? I can organize my next play. I can communicate it well. I don't have to be in such a hurry now where it gets frantic and sometimes things go wrong.
To the air, it's Castellanos. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down,
dog, what the fuck?
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on it to make sure he had to think about something later.
That's
and you
my
could
fault.
see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back.
Yes.
And maybe the big fella can
Big ass
jumpstart
body.
this offense a little bit. They got to get
Why
some
you
points.
hurt?
And he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Well, they came into this game today. This guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down.
Move.
That's caught. It's Davis. Smashes
Oh,
through the
shit.
tackle. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup. And they are
I don't even know why he's in the
prime
game. He's
position to
hurt.
get points now.
That nigga's hurt already. He's not even supposed to be
The
in.
Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh
What
set
the
of downs.
fuck has? He's bugging. Like the ball! Yo, this nigga jumped outside.
Early and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Trying to get the edge on the right.
What, yo?
There was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's brought down, but now before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
When it gets in long yardage situations defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
He's got an open man. Touchdown, Penn State! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout.
Hello.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Reed. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes a catch down the right side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. Wide receiver going in motion. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Aggie! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Castellanos.
In the fucking ball.
The sure hands, it's Williams. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Might be changing the route. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Throws to
What
the
the
wideout.
fuck, bro?
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
Like, what, bro?
touchback. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He leaves it with his back. Breaks into the open. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Toss sweep to the right. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And you want to run the ball. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Showing off the arms. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown pass. The Nittany Lions will put toe to leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Working on the right. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. this dude in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and then bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
And here comes the offense on second down. Here's the handoff. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
On third down, he drops the throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
On the move, it's Robinson. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. But really, since then, Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games and how do they play against Ohio State, a big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bringing it out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there, and just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Working the middle, it's complete. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Pucks it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Extra point here will tie the game.
Niggas is jumping into
When
my
that
holder.
receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Robinson. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Bringing it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run the toss. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's
what, bro? Nigga ran around him.
Space to go make plays.
Like, what the fuck?
When you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Now the toss. Touchdown, Penn State! Quarterback on the option.
Defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside, and that's why he scored.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that
you play
last
fucking
score
ball,
was a
you bitch
real
ass young boy.
buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. And the ball is loose on the return.
I need it.
It's recovered by
Yes.
the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team,
Need
you
the
don't
ball,
see a lot of that
nigga.
in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Damn,
Lose
gang.
a yard on that one.
Nigga ran into me.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Get out of there. Ah!
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Pussy.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Now they'll run it on the toss.
That's a big ass body.
Right, nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
3rd and short, there's a lot of ways to get it in the run game. You're not just going to hand it off and go power. How about the toss play? Getting the ball in the hands of the tailback quickly, and he's able to skirt.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole. And this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
These corners backing off a bit. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Ow!
He had it and he
You need to catch that shit, bro.
One of those big plays he's known for. It'll be
You're
3rd down.
bugging.
And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throwing right. And wings it incomplete.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's going to let it go. And it's caught inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw
Should not be happening, gang.
Speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Pulls and throws up the RPO. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful
we could score. These niggas aren't shit.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Fuck.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. Quarterback adapted. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fakes to grab, it's Robinson. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got it in the middle, it's Graham. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. They'll immediately call timeout. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead.
Let me get that back.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
Ah! That's a firstie.
Positive yardage there.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. They've they've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got his man. At the 35, he's loose. He's loose. Past the 30. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
The best offenses are the ones that can run the football in the red zone when the defense knows it's coming. It's hard to throw the ball down in this area of the field. They go with the toss play, and they pick up a big gain.
He'll toss it. Got some movement under the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why
the Sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away first. And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Williams. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. You know, you open a game like that and it sends a message. You might want to take him away, but you're not going to.
You ain't going to. My guy is better than yours. And guess what? I know you know he's good, but we're still going to throw him the football no matter what you do. This offense is confident in his ability, and this is why. He makes big plays and starts the game off with a big play.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space.
And there is no question they should just keep letting this guy throw the ball. He's 5 for 5 on this drive. They've only run 5 offensive plays, and he's already got him down here by the goal line. Let him keep chucking.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Houston.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
Give to the back. There he goes.
The fuck out.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. To the ground. He's got it again. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And he really got onto that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Bro.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Houston wants to play fast.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards for a first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job.
Bro, that is crazy, bro. Like, how much time is he going to have?
I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Castellanos. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their 2 guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football.
Go!
When it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few. He might want another play. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the opening one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly.
Go.
Inside the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. A shot for the end zone. It's caught. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now?
What? Bro, cuz.
Bulldozes his way through.
The nigga literally fucking one-handed the shit backwards, bro.